Hello, hello, and welcome to my thought on this Friday night when all good Jews are praying and I am drinking wine and being outrageous. I'm going to continue my talking with strangers because I am so determined that people understand how how counterproductive it is to ignore your fellow man. And when we walk down the street and we walk 6 feet away from other human beings, how contrary it is to what we should and could be, and how sad it makes me. So I'm going to tell you another stranger that changed my life. As you all know, I lived in my own home in Pacifica, uh, and repairmen were always double charging and triple charging me, and and I was having things always go wrong in a home, and I never knew who to call. And I remember I said to my friend Jerry, "I need a plumber. I need somebody to fix the toilet, and I don't want them to pay me. Uh, I don't want them to charge me $600 just to come and unplug a toilet." And Jerry said, "I have just the person for you." And he sent me a man named Leo McCardle. And he came over and fixed my toilet, and we fell in love. And from that day, that was a stranger, but we got to talking, and um, he was an ex soldier, an ex army vet. He was a vet, and he would do what I thought was one of the most wonderful things. He conducted funerals for anybody in the armed forces that died, and he had a uniform, and he had a little video, a little recorder where he played the music, and he did the 21 gun salute or whatever the hell they do, and he used to do that, and we became really dear friends. And when I went to Edinburgh and I had many pets, I would always think, what am I going to do with the pets? In the first 2 years, I found people to come over and feed the animals, and I always had 3 dogs and 2 cats minimum. And then one day Leo said to me, "I'll do that for you." And from that day until the day that I left for London, Leo McCardle came over and took care of my pets when I was gone for the month of August and at the end the month of May. So 2 months he would come and take care of the pets. And he loved animals, as do I. And I will never forget the day that he and his son Brian and I came over, and we each took a dog on our lap, and we sat silently. We said nothing for 15, 20 minutes, just loving up the animals. But he did even more for me. He used to come and he used to take me on rides through Daly City to show me where he used to live. And then, when I moved to London, because of the kind of visa that I'm on, I need an American address. I need a place where they mail me my tax returns, because I am still an American citizen. I am not a British national. And so I use his address. But I not only use his address, but when I go back to the Bay Area, I stay with him and with his wife, Carol. And they have been as near to family that I have ever had in California. And they're there for me always. When I broke my foot, um, the number that I remember to call was Leo's, and it was Leo that took me to the hospital. And when they said I had to stay overnight because I had broken my heel, he went and took the animals and fed the animals. And he was the one that brought me home. And he was the one that drove. At that time, I had 4 dogs, and 2 of them belonged to a lady in Lake County, and she was letting me sort of be their mommy. And he took all 4 of my animals up to Lake County, which is a 2.5 hour drive, so that they would have a place to stay while I recuperated in the hospital, and I couldn't walk them. And then he drove up and brought back 2 of them, and the lady in Lake County decided she wanted to keep the other 2, which broke my heart. That was Louise and Teddy. But I got back Donnie and Dorothy, whom I adored, as we all know. Um, and Leah went up and got them. And now, whenever I come back to the Bay Area, that is my home. And that was all because I struck up a conversation with a plumber that came to fix my toilet. So I encourage all of you to strike up conversations, not just with plumbers, but with every person that you see. Um, this social isolation is not going to last forever, but our need for society and our need for other people to confirm the beauty of being human will not go away. So I say to you, talk to strangers. It can change your life.